You know, and I love it too. You know, we all have 24 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours in a day. You're going to hear this all the time from major gurus and psychologists and therapists and professors. We all have 24 hours in a day. And if they can do this, you can do this. That's not true. That's not true. If we are honest with ourselves, that is not true. We all don't have the same 24 hours a day. You hear all the time, you have the same 24 hours a day. No, you don't. Some people are dealing with a chronic illness and they have to spend half the day on tubes or taking medication. Some people are taking care of their sick relatives by choice because they want them to have their best life, you know, with the couple of years that they might have left. Some people are taking care of adopted children because their family member died and they took those children on. So what happens is we all don't have the same 24 hours, but we've been told this to make us feel as if we're not as high as, say, someone else. It's not true. Everyone's situation is different. And this is one of the reasons why I wrote this book here, because this cookie cutter approach to mental health, it is not working. This whole, we all have the same 24 hours, moving forward, does that make sense? Makes sense? You know, all these words, these are the words that people say. It doesn't resonate with every person because people know the difference when you're talking at them and when you're talking with them, okay? A lot of times we just need someone to actually show us the love. And Booksmart is great. I love it. I mean, Dean's List, all the good stuff, college degrees, I love it. Great. I got a wall of it in the back, but that's great, you know. But what about the love component, the heart component? Okay, you can talk to a person who's smart, and that's great. Smart because they memorized some things, and they took a test, and they have some acronyms on a business card. That's awesome. I love that, right? And it's a huge accomplishment. It's a big accomplishment, and we don't want to look down at that. But what if their heart isn't right? What if their heart isn't right? Okay, that's the thing. We need to speak to the spirit. Just talking to a person, that's putting on a show. But you can feel that energy. You know when someone walks into a room that you may not like, all of a sudden you felt that energy before they even came in. You're like, I don't know about this person. But you know the person who you're smiling and you're like, well, I don't know why I love this guy. I don't know why I love this woman. I don't know what's going on. But you just feel that energy and it just connects, it resonates with you. That's the type of people that you need in your life, okay? So anyway, I just want to encourage us to understand that your heart is not going to lie. The way you feel is very important. Sometimes we overthink this thing. And sometimes we let those little words and comments that someone say, we just let it pass and we let it slide, believing that that's protecting our peace, but we continue to go home. We continue to get off that call and get off that conference call or email, and we're unhappy. Why? Because we didn't address the small stuff, okay? Don't allow molehills to turn into mountains. And when protecting your peace, you want to take care of things when they're small. Keep small things small before that weed grows and it takes over the garden. If you allow that weed to grow over time, it's going to take over your entire garden. And it's unnecessary when you could have avoided it early at the onset. Imagine if there was a dragon that was coming to your small town and he was just a baby, but you just avoided him and told him to stay in the cave. As a matter of fact, not only did you tell that monster to stay in the cave, but you kept on feeding it over and over again. The small little things here, the small little things there. Before you know it, that teapot just built up. You didn't release any of the steam. And before you know it, this big monster emerges. And, you know, it's almost like a sponge. When you squeeze a sponge, what comes out of the sponge is what's already in it. So when someone makes you curse like crazy, or someone makes you hit something like a pillow or punch a wall or do something that's completely out of character for you, the question is that out of character? Or has this monster already been inside of you? So when you take that sponge and you squeeze it and you see this dirty, murky water come out of it, that's what's already been in it. So if you squeeze an apple, what's going to come out of it? Apple juice. You squeeze an orange, what's going to come out of it? So my question to you is, what's going to happen when someone squeezes you?